That was close. They almost got me.
What is up? Welcome back to another episode of Cinestro. It's your boy Blacksby, and today we're talking about materialisticness, and some shit about dragons. Let's run that song.
Cinestro, call the gas. It's your weekly gold mine. Stay tuned in. Stay tuned in. They got the beats, got those comic spins. I stay tuned in. Stay tuned.
Let's go. Why is it wet? What just? Oh my god!
Been there.
What
Bro's
just
been
happened?
clacking and clapping. I
What
guess.
just happened, bro? I got water spots on my glasses now. I can't see shit. Just like I
But
shouldn't
man-
have seen this movie, bro. Just like I shouldn't have.
Excellent segue. Never mind. He already did it. That's exactly what I was going to go for.
Let's get right into it. We're talking about the Materialists, god awful, dog shit film. Everybody, let's get some booze in the chat.
Wait.
Boo.
Before we get into this, I just want to preface. I've seen no trailers. I've seen no posters. I've seen nothing announced on this at all. The amount of times I've heard it is 3, and they've been from the past 3 episodes of the pod.
That's crazy.
Them hyping it up.
We heard it here first.
There's very little right now, Matt, that you can do to convince me that this is not some AI poster of just the posters for
bro,
Madam
I
Web,
promise you,
Captain
bro.
America, and
Trash.
Fantastic Four.
The script
Ready to get
feels
there.
like it was AI.
There's no way that Pedro Pascal
The two
did a
hours.
rom-com with Dakota Johnson and Chris Evans.
Let's get into it because I got a little bit to say about this quote unquote this alleged this so-called rom-com.
Wait,
Some
what's this?
bullshit,
What is
man.
it? What is this even about? What is this even about? Just give me the story at least. First,
So, Girl in Blue, that is Dakota Johnson, right? She plays a matchmaker who connects otherworldly or otherwise fucking useless in the dating field people with other useless in the dating field people,
Wealthy,
and tries to find their perfect match.
people.
Yeah, wealthy but useless nonetheless. So she basically, one of her clients gets married, and then her client's now husband's brother, played by Pedro Pascal, comes up to her. They start a relationship. The caterer at the wedding is Chris Evans, her ex, and here we go with this weird ass love triangle. And it's a mess from the jump, bro. It's so bad. There's a little bit of they try to make the plot interesting and have a bit of like a twist, and then one of the characters gets, trigger warning, sexually assaulted.
What?
I don't know why you threw that in there, but they did, and it's a mess. Like Gerardo said, this script feels like it was written by ChatGPT on crack. Like it was not good. It was doing it bad, like not good. Like
it was horrible.
horrible.
It was the Snapchat AI. They couldn't afford the real Chat GPT.
They couldn't even get Grok. Even Grok was like,
Nah,
I'm not
for real.
doing this.
Yeah, this is some bullshit. And like, as you know, on this channel, we cover the good, the bad, and the ugly. This is somewhere between bad and ugly.
This
Pedro's the only
might just
bright
be the
side.
bad and the ugly.
This
That's
is the
crazy.
It's terrible. It's terrible. Absolutely terrible. Since Graham and AZ didn't see it, Gerardo, what do you think, man?
It's really, really disappointing. I went into it with high hopes because the reviews were really good, and I love Pedro. I like Chris, and I tolerate Dakota Johnson. I was like, okay, she's a
Very
awesome.
bold word.
Madam Web's a favorite movie.
You're better than me.
Yeah, whatever. I was
Madam Web
like,
is
she's surrounded by some talented people. This movie was written and directed by Celine Song, who made Past Lives a really fucking good movie. Came out in 2023. And I said, all right, we'll give it a try. And I honestly wish I hadn't seen this movie. I wasted a free ticket, and it was
Agreed,
just
100%.
horrible fucking experience.
How?
Not good.
Okay, you have Dakota Johnson, who is basically like
Nepo baby.
the
untalented.
the one.
She's
Yeah,
the
the
most
worst
bland
type of
actor,
baby version.
most bland actor I think I've ever seen.
Yeah, like if vanilla could taste like khaki pants, she would be that level of plain.
Yeah, she's not even bad in a fun way.
She's just bad. Like
She's just
horrible.
boring.
Just
Like,
boring.
please don't ever act
unpleasant.
again. No disrespect to Don Johnson because he's actually good. But
full disrespect to Don Johnson. Why'd you keep all the talent for yourself, bro? Your fucking problem.
Yeah, pass
Supposed
none
to
of
pass
it
it
on.
at least a little bit on.
Nah,
for
he's
real.
keeping it. Someone's got to
It's
keep the
just-
money coming in.
It's just like any time that I see her in a movie, she has the attitude of like, this is just a job. I clock in, I clock out, and I hate it here. And I have that attitude, but that's just because I get paid less than $20 an hour to do my job. You get paid millions of dollars.
At least
Holy
be good.
shit. Good doesn't even counter it. I hate with every fiber of my being Gal Gadot. But I can laugh at Gal Gadot. I can't laugh
He's terrible.
at Johnson. I
Yeah,
feel
she's just
bad
boring,
about
dude.
Dakota Johnson.
Yeah,
Dakota
that's
Johnson
valid.
confuses me sometimes whenever she's in a role because it doesn't seem like, regardless of what genre of film she's in, she doesn't seem to resonate with the material at all. And I'm just like, you just don't like acting. You just don't like acting, then. What is your deal? What is your damage, Dakota?
Her dad made her do it.
And I think she's
That
even.
has to
I
be
think
it.
she's like that. And I mean, not to shit on her too much, but it's
Shit
in
on
her
her, shit on her,
interviews and
shit on her.
stuff. She just doesn't seem like a happy go person that's like interesting or, like she just seems like the exact same way she is on screen, which is
Yeah,
just
you said she's a fucking square, and I agree.
that is very, very close to how I feel.
She is by far one of the most untalented actresses in Hollywood right now.
Damn.
She cannot act. Her line delivery is so one note. It pisses me off that they keep putting her in shit. She was in Madam Web, which I knew was going to be boo-boo caca from the jump, but I gave it a shot, and I should have shot myself. And then Materialists, same thing. I was so excited. I said, Pedro Pascal. It's Pedro summer right now. I'm bricked up. My dog is in all types of movies and shows. I watched this. I'm like, bro, playing hopscotch on the highway would have been a better option. I should have played freeze tag on 35 and let some semi-trucks hit my shit. Because
you know what should have been a red flag for me with this movie? Because honestly, I
Dakota
wasn't going to
Johnson?
see it. Nah. I mean, Dakota Johnson is a red flag, but that's like calling fire hot. It's not really a new, groundbreaker.
No.
I would say the fact that we have Chris Evans and Pedro Pascal, two actors who are insanely talented and I enjoy in a lot of things. Specifically, Pedro Pascal.
You said Chris.
Let me stop you there, brother.
What?
Because
Chris Evans, in my opinion,
Chris Evans is talented.
Chris Evans is
Not
talented.
in
I think
this.
he's just a shit agent.
But not insanely
Not in
talented.
this. Not in this.
No,
He let me
no.
down
I
big
think-
time.
He
I
was
he's
really
more
bad in this
talented.
also.
I think he's more talented than he gets credit for with some of his roles.
I agree.
He's just a shit
I
agent,
agree.
right?
That's fair. That's
But-
fair.
But the fact that you have Captain Goddamn America and Pedro Pascal, who is not only just a landmark actor in a series of other roles from Game of Thrones, where he plays, I think, the Hand.
Oberyn
Martell.
Martell.
Oh, yeah, where he plays.
Martell.
the Viper.
Yeah, where he plays the Viper. Yeah, where he plays the Viper. Right, you have Joel in The Last of Us. You have Massive Talent, which is an underrated film, and I will swear by that. I love that movie.
He's in
Right.
the bubble.
He's in The Bubble. He's in so many good roles, including
Prospect.
Fantastic Four, which drops in a month. And I've heard nothing about this.
Yeah, I haven't either. I was gonna piggyback off that. I haven't.
Automatically should have been a red flag that this is not even worth seeing.
Yeah,
It's not.
That's
not.
crazy.
and I wonder if the Fantastic Four does have something to do with that, the reason that we're not getting much coverage of this. I mean, I don't think so, but it does feel weird that I didn't see shit about this, and it's Chris Evans and Pedro.
Yeah, that's two top billers, and not even they can save what is essentially the dog shit under your shoe of a film. This is
the
terrible.
worst part about this is that it was marketed as a rom-com, and there's literally no comedy. There's barely any romance, and there's no comedy. So this is like deceptive marketing. I feel like I just got sold an iPhone on after clicking one of those ads. This shit was terrible. And you know what? I think we've talked about it enough because it's just making me more and more upset the more I keep thinking about it. Let's give our ratings real quick. Graham and AZ, go ahead and give your, I don't know.
Hype level? I'm not seeing. I
don't think there's a hype level for this. So what's your
my
anti-hype?
shit level? My shit level out of 10, I think. From
would you watch it on streaming?
No,
No.
I wouldn't watch this on a free website.
On an airplane,
Yeah, I'm sleeping on the airplane if this comes on.
nothing. It's dog shit.
Actually, I'm jumping out, no parachute.
If God himself told me that in order to get into heaven, I had to watch the trailer for The Materialist, even that would be far too much Materialist. I give this
I'll
shit a
see you in
negative 30
hell.
out of 5. Not even in hell. No, because in hell they would also be playing The Materialist. I say, bro, just start me over. just reset me back, bro. Put me in purgatory. Anywhere where there's not Materialist, I don't want to see this shit. That's incredible. This doesn't even sound so bad that it's good, like Madam Web, I think, actually is, because it's hilariously
Don't say
bad.
that.
I've
This
actually
is
turned
bad.
on Madam Web. I would not turn this on.
I put on Madam Web unironically and laughed at how every single one of those lines that the main Ezekiel, I think is his name, says are ADR, because I find it hilarious. I don't even match his fucking mouth. It's so funny.
Crazy.
This
Doo-doo.
it's like Megalopolis was made with Hitch, that fucking Will Smith movie with the matchmaker.
I wouldn't
Because it has such
say
talent.
that.
I'm meaning Megalopolis in the sense that I'm seeing Chris Evans and Pedro goddamn Pascal, and I know nothing of this. This is amazing. This is like you finding out LeBron James is your neighbor on his move-out date, and he's been there for 10 years. This is fucking incredible. I don't know how I've not heard of this movie.
That's great.
It's just
This has to be bad.
So this shit's ass.
Oh my god. You know it is an ass though?
Hold on. Gerardo, what's your rating, real quick?
Oh yeah.
I gave this bitch like 2 stars
Out of
Yeah.
10?
out of 5.
Okay.
I gave it 2 initially, and I thought about it. I was like, Pedro, I like Pedro. And it was the best part about this. So I gave him the extra little. I say you get a little half star on this. I give it 2.5.
Little half star.
Not
Okay.
even, bro.
There
Not
are
bad.
worse movies that we've seen, but like this is pretty
Yeah.
fucking bad. And like you
Follow
said,
them on
Celine
Letterboxd.
Song had made what's it called Past Lives, and like this
Yeah,
is
she's got some
it's a
good shit
complete-
under her belt.
complete opposite. You know what I mean? Like
What a
it's like if,
maze. How do you go from
it's
past lives to this?
it's like when the Russo bros make freaking like
The Gray
Captain
Man.
America,
Electric State.
and then they make Electric State. Like how do you go from straight heat to this doo-doo caca like piss water? What is that? Don't do that.
I think we all know that this movie's bad, and I think honestly we're kind of dragging it. Speaking of dragging,
Dragon
Someone
these
dragging
legs.
come on.
Matt, mute him, cut his camera, kill him.
No,
Try it one
no.
more. We're gonna give him before we switch. We're gonna give him one more shot. Try one more. Let me see. Let me hear this.
All right. Look, not all these are going to be winners. All right. Sometimes we're going to have little hiccups. Speaking of hiccup, How to Train Your Dragon came out. Go fuck yourself. Come on.
We'll get him
That
again.
was so long.
We got to train AZ on these transitions, man. Just like we got.
Oh my god.
Do it to
Go
yourself.
fuck yourself. I don't care anymore. I don't care. You guys, I'm packing up my shit and I'm going home.
Damn.
These were all bad.
These were all bad.
Unlike this movie,
but this was good.
Surprisingly, it was actually good. And let me tell you why.
By good, he means not worse than the cartoon.
By good meaning, like I didn't want to shoot myself like in Materialists.
It's one of the few. Would you say it as a reboot or live action remake or whatever the fuck it's called, that it justifies its existence? Like it's good enough to be its own thing?
See, with this one, you
Probably
can
if
tell
you're a kid.
that this is the one live action remake where the original director came in and made this. It's made one for one like the cartoon, but that's what makes it good. We had the mishap that is Lilo and Stitch and every other Disney live action remake that has not been good. And you can tell that there's studio interference in these films. Things were changed. They look like shit. They sound like shit. The plot doesn't make any fucking sense. But you have How to Train Your Dragon. David, I swear, he's wrong on a lot of things. Some of his takes are wrong, but this is the one thing he was right. I believe you, brother. because he said How to Train Your Dragon is going to be good. It's going to be a hit. It's going to get a sequel. I was on Letterboxd doing my review, and I saw that they already have How to Train Your Dragon 2 live action coming out in like 2027 or some shit like that. I was like, are you serious already?
That's insane.
So, and there's not really much to go into on this one because it's the same story. But what I will say is that.
But what if I haven't seen the original? What if I want to know what it's about, Matt?
You're training dragons.
It's Viking niggas and dragons, bro. What do you need to know?
But Matt,
That's
what if
all it
I'm
is.
the one
Viking
listener
what?
that doesn't know? That's true. That's an oxymoron. They didn't like us.
They got black Vikings and they got the Vikings.
Nah, bro, it's not realistic. They're an ethno state.
There's a cartoon.
Ethno state.
Not a cartoon anymore, is it?
It's a cartoon.
Wait.
Is it a cartoon now? I didn't think so.
Are you talking about Yasuke?
Oh my god.
Who?
What the fuck are you talking about? There's no black Vikings.
No,
I'm talking about this movie.
Samurai.
they got black Viking in there. I seen
They got a black girl in this movie. I'm
They
for
got-
it. I was just making a joke. Stop trying to cancel me, bro.
I wasn't. I didn't know because I didn't watch this. I was
Oh,
actually
yeah.
surprised they have a
Yeah,
black
they have
Viking.
Nico
It's
Parker
crazy.
as Hiccups. Like,
Astrid?
As Astrid?
Oh, I was
Yeah,
crazy.
Astrid,
I wasn't even talking about Nico Parker. That's the crazy part. Because there's another. Oh no!
There's
I'll
another
talk about
one.
someone else.
don't say another one like that, Graham.
Yeah, what do you mean by that?
He's like, there's
What
another.
the fuck
Bro
you
said-
talking about, man?
Bro said you call it a population, I call it an infestation. We're of two different minds.
Whoa! I'm
Those
glad
words-
you said it
whoa,
because
whoa.
what the fuck does that mean?
Yeah, AZ.
What
man.
the fuck are you
Well,
talking
okay.
about, man?
Okay, listen. First off, this soundboard has never been more aggressive. I'm glad we got this thing working. Secondly,
Great day.
I'm amazed they made Astrid black, and I've heard nothing
Hold on.
bad about this movie.
Hold on. Let me tell you something. As someone who as someone who peruses, as someone who checks Reddit for our pre-episode information sometimes.
Yeah.
There are people saying things about this. Nico Park. I wish I had pulled a picture of Nico Parker as Astrid so I can give a reference. But Nico Parker
Is one
is
of the
not
whitest black
dark-skinned.
women in existence.
Yes, she's not dark-skinned at all. And people were up in arms about this. They're like, we don't want no blacks to be Vikings. That ain't right. That
They
ain't
said,
you.
These weren't the kind of braids we
Like,
had back then. God damn it!
Like, motherfucker, it's a fictional land called
Yeah,
Burke.
people are like
You want
really
to
mad
claim-
about it.
A
What's it
fictional
called?
land called Burke.
They said,
BRK,
they said
Burke.
white Vikings were promised to us 3,000 years ago.
Nah, bro, like get the fuck out. Like, shit makes me so mad.
I'm looking at it right now. I'm looking at images of her
And
as Astrid. I forgot
you
she was
know what?
Joel's daughter as
She
well.
was.
Joel's daughter.
She is actually phenomenal in this. She's not a bad actress at all.
You
Everyone
said
in this
phenomenal.
movie did bring
Phenomenal is crazy. Nepo baby. Come on.
I mean,
it happens.
she
No,
better than Dakota
never.
Johnson. Look, would you rather Nico Parker or Dakota Johnson?
Bro, a
Matter of
cardboard box is better than Dakota Johnson.
A swift punch to the balls is better than Dakota Johnson.
a wet paper bag. So I think this is, like I said, this is the better of the live action remakes. I was not. I was actually pleasantly surprised because I went in with low expectations. Actually, I went in with negative expectations because we had just watched Lilo and Stitch a couple weeks ago, and that you know how that shit went.
I kind of liked it.
That's because you like the colonial themes in it.
Goddamn right.
That soundboard is so aggressive.
It's great. It's great.
Okay. Also, I'm looking at this poster right now. I like how they kind of just update Toothless, but just enough. I like this. I like this Toothless design.
Hey,
It's good.
You do?
the CGI.
It doesn't
That's
look
what I was
like.
gonna ask if it actually like looked good.
Yeah, how's the CG in
is
this?
not bad. It's not bad. You know,
How's
Lilo
the
and
color
Stitch
grading?
CGI, Lilo and Stitch CGI, you can tell Stitch is not real. It looks like shit. No, Stitch is not even the bad part. All the what's it called? All the budget went to Stitch. Jumbo looks like shit. Pleakley looks like shit.
Jumbo
Literally,
does look
any
nice.
alien that's
They
not
look-
Stitch like dog shit.
Everyone in that movie, outside of like that opening sequence when they're in space and they're doing like the escape, which is beautiful.
Mhm.
I just gotta harp on that some more.
Yeah, it's
Outside of that, anytime they bring back the aliens, like when they're on Earth, just look really wet, and I don't know why, and it really bums me out.
I like wet.
They look like really
Hey, yo.
greasy. That's crazy. They all look. They have like this weird sleek and sheen to them. As to where this, like, even in the poster, this Toothless looks like
looks tangible.
It looks good.
tangible.
It does.
This
Yeah.
looks tangible.
And
Even
I
though
was
it's
kind of
like,
thinking it was gonna look like. I thought it was gonna look a little Warcrafty,
no,
Yeah.
but it actually.
you know what? For those of you who've either seen this movie or seen the original, when they fight the big ass dragon at the end, you can tell that's where all the CGI budget went to, and it looks phenomenal. Because, like, first of all, how do you create something that grand of a scene and make and execute it well?
In live action.
Executed it well, and live action too. Yes, and it looks great. It makes all the dragons flying around, all the different stuff. The village that they're in looks so real. Like, I wonder how much practical effects went into this, and then of course the CGI balancing it out. So it's not bad at all. I feel like we've just had a bad taste in our mouth with all the other live action remakes that have come out, and they're just not good. Even like the other shows, like
now,
the Netflix, what's it called? Death Note, bullshit ass movie.
There's the live action Airbender that was on Netflix. I don't like that one very much.
That
I
was
thought that was decent.
Tolerable. It's tolerable.
The
If
One
you're
Piece
talking about
one's good.
Ember,
The One
The
Piece
One
one's
Piece
really
one
good.
is good.
And Yu
The
Yu
One Piece one
Hakusho.
is good.
mhm.
And
The Yu Yu Hakusho
Hakusho
one
one.
sucks. The Yu Yu
And-
Hakusho one goes hard.
And that was, I think, both of
That was
those
Prime, I think, right? Or is
were
that different?
like they're both the same studio doing Yu Yu and
And,
One Piece, and I thought it was great.
Huh.
But
Yeah.
it's also that's different styles of animation too, coming from.
All right.
I mean, it's kind of the same thing.
Now-
but this looks decent.
now you said you were talking about how Burke, the village that they're in, looks really good,
Mhm.
and how
Nice.
the dragons look nice, and
Minecraft look better.
Piece with the
Cow.
that's insane. That's insane. Are you
crazy.
serious?
Yeah.
Chicken
Are you
jockey.
actually- I cannot. Okay, he's laughing. I looked away for a half
I
second.
get
was
it not. I couldn't keep it
No.
serious.
Minecraft.
Rod is a chicken jockey fan.
I
Trust
fucking
me,
love.
you do
I
believe
love
Life
Chicken
is a
Jockey.
better
That's a great
movie.
movie. I'll stand on it. Fucking Minecraft movie rocks.
Okay. Actually, yeah, that's a good bar
Close your
because we
eyes.
both. Because all of us expected the Minecraft movie to be ass, and we had a surprisingly more enjoyable time, and that seems to be
I think
similar.
we all love a
to the
little bit of
experience
dog
with
shit
this.
sometimes.
Would
That's what's happening
Absolutely.
with Matt and this one.
would
for
you
sure.
would you say that this is on a scale of like 1 to Minecraft movie of being surprisingly enjoyable? Where would you put it? Would you put it like closer towards Minecraft, or just like
It's like 3 out of.
You're asking the wrong
Five.
guy because I did
like
not
three-
find
It's
Minecraft
like
movie
it's like
enjoyable.
3 out of 5 chicken jockeys.
3
3
out
out
of
of
5.
5 chicken
God
jockeys?
damn.
Dude, even rating it 1 chicken jockey is actually pretty solid. If
I
I'm
give it a-
understanding this
No,
rating
well, the
system
good
good.
thing about this movie is it follows the animated movie pretty closely. No,
One for one. Mhm.
And
Yeah,
everyone raves about the animated. I've never seen it, but I've
It's
always
I
really,
heard
love
it's
it.
really good.
It's really good. It's really good.
So
It's
good,
upsettingly good,
They
actually.
didn't feel the need to change anything, and that was the right move.
Yeah.
It's one of
in my opinion.
DreamWorks'
They
best
just
of the 3D animated. They switched from 2D to 3D.
yeah.
That's one of the best. Like that one and Kung Fu Panda are there, and of course Shrek. Obviously, Shrek.
Who made robots?
Disney.
Not DreamWorks.
That's Disney.
Did
No.
DreamWorks-
Was it Disney?
No, I think that is
Robots
DreamWorks.
with
Pretty sure it's
Robin
DreamWorks.
Williams?
This
That's the
sounds
best
right.
one.
Or Illumination. It's
Man,
one-
Robots-
Let's fact
Robots
check
is
this
great.
right now.
It's
Well, I'm looking
a
at it
20th,
right now.
It's a 20th Century Fox and Blue Sky studio.
From
What the
I
fuck is that?
it has Blue Sky. Ice Age is Blue Sky.
Oh,
Well, actually, just
they fell off.
DreamWorks too, yeah.
No, Ice Age is Blue Sky. Blue Sky is they make just whatever.
Yeah, whatever they can
Honestly,
think of.
yeah, honestly, they just throw shit at the wall. They're like the Temu Pixar. I don't like Blue Sky very much.
Oh yeah,
It was
they
the
make some dog
first.
shit.
The first.
This is
Rio was
Oh,
good
they
though.
do make. Yeah, they made. Yeah.
oh wait.
I
They
see.
have like they're like M Night Shyamalan when it comes to like 3D animation. Like they have like
Oh no,
some
DreamWorks did.
bangers.
DreamWorks did do.
And then,
How to Train.
not DreamWorks.
I'm tripping.
Yeah,
What are
they
we
did.
talking-
They did How to Train Your Dragon. We're talking about robots.
Oh, that's right. My fault.
Yeah, we veered off a little bit. Anyway,
We pivoted the pivot 30 times. But to get back on track, what would you rate this for those of you who have seen it? What would you rate this?
Yeah. Let me pull up my letterbox. I did give this. I was gonna give it a 3.5, but like as I kept thinking about how good it was compared to, of course, the other bullshit we've seen, and then the fact that they kept the story close to the original, I gave it a 4. I think it earned that 4 from my
That's
Really?
viewing. I
might have to look at this then.
I'm telling you, like if you just go in there,
you
if
don't
go
have to
in
pay
with
for it
notes-
though. Just like walk in.
Don't even, just go into your nearest whatever.
watch How to Train Your Dragon.
Like, hey, no, you just going through the door. Tell me, hey, I already got my ticket, and go inside. Anybody? No, I did not. I'm just. This is all jokes. It's a bit. This is a joke for the sake of for legal reasons. This is a joke.
This is not a
Podcaster
joke
and
for me.
YouTuber Ace
I
Earl
condone
Harrison was
stealing.
gunned down in a Cinema 14
Oh.
trying to see How to Train Your Dragon. He kept on screaming, "Where's Toothless? I want to see
Also,
Toothless!"
Mason
His
Payne-
police said, "Bloated red."
He said, "I'm trying to feel some toothless."
The
Before
dude
he
who
was
plays-
shot.
Jesus Christ.
The dude who
That would be my last words, actually.
the guy who plays Toothless would be a good. Well, if they do shit right, he'd be a solid like Nightwing or some shit.
You mean Hiccup?
Solid Robin.
He's talking
Yeah,
about
the guy-
Hiccup.
The
Okay.
actor Mason Thames.
Because I
Toothless
thought
is
for
the
a second
dragon,
I-
dude.
yeah.
Yeah.
Very
Yeah.
Look, shut up.
Bad.
I was thinking like Toothless talks in this movie. I was like, what the fuck is he, Peter Dinklage? Like, what the hell do you
Yeah,
mean?
just like in the
Oh, yeah, they
original
changed.
movie.
They changed that part. Yeah, he talks.
I hope to God none of the dragons talk in the sequels. I hope to God that doesn't happen.
I kind of hope they do. It'd be kind of sick.
I don't want
Wait,
that.
did the dragons talk in the movies?
They never
Yes,
talk. They never
for
speak.
sure.
No, they don't.
Don't
No,
listen to AZ. He's lying to you.
Roberto has never sounded this confident, Graham. Don't listen to him. Even when he
Yeah.
tells you things he knows, he's never this confident.
Uh-huh.
But I will
how
listen
accurate
to
that
you
was.
guys because oh my god, I'm sorry. But I will rate my hype meter for this. I got a 3.5. I'm interested in watching this, and I don't want to watch the Materialists, so I guess this is my night then.
Yeah, I'd hit it with a 3. I'm interested when it comes out.
I'm intrigued. It is peaked my
What a
interest.
surprise! The cartoon boys are down.
Always
Well,
down.
Yeah,
Cartoon
Yeah.
boys is crazy.
yeah.
The
Yeah.
cartoon
And
fellas.
you know what? You know what these fellas are gonna do? These fellas are gonna throw it on over to Matt for the outro because I thought I had something clever to say, but I don't have anything. Matt, go ahead. I thought I had it, and it just left my brain
Jesus
immediately.
Christ! Speaking of leaving immediately,
Well,
that was
you left
this
your brain the way
episode.
we're about to leave this episode. You left his brain the way we're about to leave this episode. Appreciate y'all for tuning into another episode of Cinestro Core. Do us a big favor, please. Follow our homies at Backstage OL. I don't know why I threw that British accent on. Follow the
That was
homies at
British?
Backstage OL. It was something like that. I'm working on it. It's a work in progress, bro. I can't do the Venom voice all the time. They're gonna think I'm as talented as Dakota Johnson.
One trick pony.
Yeah, exactly. But follow our boys at Backstage OL. Get all the information you need about Hollywood, film, TV, games. They do what we do, but they got funding.
More gooder.
Speaking of funding, help AZ raise his account back up since the war on YouTube has begun. Follow AZ
Oh,
at
God.
Tari Cinco on all
I know.
platforms.
I don't know what's happening. They're trying to ban my channel, and I really don't care for it. So please, if you could go and subscribe to my channel, and I don't know, comment like good original content or something because they think that I'm a plagiarist. I fucking guess. I made an hour-long video on Foreskin Man. How is that not original? Who else did that? Fuck me, dude. But yeah, follow me. I make comic book content, and I also stream on twitch.tv/Tarasingo. I was live today. I've made it to Platinum 2, and I've almost lorded Iron Man, and no, a woman has not touched me. So, yeah, go ahead. Watch out for more of that. Yeah.
And while you're over there following Backstage and AZ, go ahead and follow us at Cinestro Corp, no S. We actually donated the S to Superman for his suit. I said, "One up, Cal, bro. Here you go, my guy. It's all you, bro. Don't wear it out." So we're now Cinestro Corp on all platforms. But yeah, until next time, guys. Appreciate y'all. Love, peace. Eat your Wheaties. Don't watch bullshit films. Save your free ticket for something good, and floss your teeth after you brush. All right.
We're the kings of the screen, yeah. Cinestro Corp.